Can you tell us about your flapjack, please?
Started making it, had a breakdown. Bon appetit.
The books say they live happily ever after, but if happy ever after did exist...
I'll do anything, I'll do whatever it takes to...
Jake and I wanted to try this trend. Okay, this goes in. Jacob's the best alter. Oh, terrible throw. Justin. Ah, man. I'm the best alter. Yeah, you can't argue with the facts. If this goes in, we'll let the littles dress us up for one day. Dang it. If this goes in, Nick has to dress up in a dress and do a dance. Justin has to. I'm counting it. No, we're not counting that. This is Justin. I'm not doing that. Okay.
Really common misconception that I'm seeing in my TikTok comments is that the only form of recovery for systems is Final Fusion, when I do not believe that to be the case. If Final Fusion is what you're going for, good on you, but it's not something I want for my system or will ever recommend to other systems. Final Fusion is the concept of all alters eventually fusing into one person. That's not possible for everybody, and most systems actually don't even want that, which I completely understand, because I don't want that either. When I talk about recovery, I'm talking entirely about improving communication between alters, reducing the amount of switches that you do involuntarily, and doing routine shadow work, which is something everyone, even Siglet, should be doing. Healing your trauma and taking back your power as a system should be a goal for every system. Your plurality will always be a part of you in some way, shape, or form, and that will never be lost with recovery. Just let your plurality be on your terms, and not the people who hurt you's terms. That's all I want for you.
Adding to this video every time we switch today. Currently blurry and very overstimulated. Leslie here. Time to load up the furnace. King here. It's looking like today is going to be just as badly switchy as yesterday, and I'm not looking forward to that, but it is what it is. Blurry, but like in a silly, goofy way. It's Tal. We took a nap. I'm so sleepy, still, but that is okay. Blurry again, and very overstimulated.
Any advice for systems in denial or overthinking it? So my advice is, if you're questioning if you're a system, if you think you might be a system and you're having the symptoms of dissociative identity disorder, which is characterized as having like the presence of multiple personalities and multiple distinct identities, each with unique names, personalities, histories, characteristics, you might have it. That's just my rule of thumb. What are my top 3 issues or pet peeves / problems with the DID community? So the first one, it's not a problem. I don't have an issue with it. It's not an issue at all. But systems with over like 100 alters, it's not a bad thing. It's just like, how the hell do you keep track of that? How does everybody get equal time out? Like, how does that even work? I'm so confused. And I feel so bad for you guys. Like, we have 16 alters, and I think that is way too many. 2, it's not a problem with the community, just a problem in general, is fake claiming. System cringe, DID cringe, fake disorder cringe, all of that bullshit. Hate it so much. Like, come on guys, what the fuck, that's not cool. Because you're making fun of having a disorder. and you're laughing at it, because the best you're doing is making fun of a broken teenager online. The worst you're doing is laughing at an actual person with a genuine disorder and like hurting everybody in the process. And 3, I couldn't think of it. Are you currently diagnosed? We are not professionally diagnosed. We are not currently diagnosed. We are in the process of trying to get diagnosed, but we're still in that process, so there's nothing yet, but we are trying to get there. And that's all the questions I have. If you have any more questions, please like leave them in the comments, and I might do a part 2. So thank you so much, and bye.
Like the child that I wish that I had.
What?
I care for you just like a daughter I spawned.
Hold on now.
It's a little funny. You could almost call me Dad.
Randall, there is a cow outside.
There's a cow farm. You're gonna find cows outside.
No, Randall, there is a cow outside.
There's a cow farm. You're gonna find cows outside.
All right, sweetie, you ready to get some new notebooks and protractors and slacks?
I want blue jeans.
You're getting slacks!
How could you be okay with Mom parading herself around like this? I mean, she's half naked. It makes all women look bad.
Meg, who let you back in the house?
Leave me alone!
How many are there?
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic, Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still.
I have Spotify open right now on my computer. Do you want me to blast you? Do you want me to put you on blast? Because I got your history right here in the sidebar. Taken Back by Jimmy Buffett. Nautical Wheelers by Jimmy Buffett. Jolly Mon Sing by Jimmy Buffett. Steamer by Jimmy Buffett. Treat Her Like a Lady by Jimmy Buffett. Manana by Jimmy Buffett. When Stallone Plays the Drum by James Buffett. Havana Daydreaming by Jimmy Buffett. What the fuck happened to you?
Think you're autistic and you want to know how to do a thorough self-diagnosis. Maybe you can't afford a professional one, or you just don't want a professional one. There are definitely downsides to getting a professional diagnosis. If that's the case, self-diagnosis is 100% valid, but there are more thorough and less thorough ways to go about it. This is my guide to a thorough self-diagnosis. Number 1, read the DSM-5 TR diagnostic criteria, and then research people breaking down the criteria and explaining what it means, as the DSM can be really hard to understand as it's very clinical language. So research people breaking it down, and especially autistic people giving examples of how the criteria presents in their lives. Number 2, research traits of ADHD, PTSD, OCD, anxiety, and social communication disorder. You may have these in addition to ASD, or you may have one of these other disorders and not ASD. So make sure you either rule these out or consider the fact that your traits need to be not better explained by other things. Like, they need to be best explained by autism, even if that's in addition to other diagnoses. Make a document of your traits and how they directly relate to the autism criteria. Try and find out if these traits were present in childhood. That's a key part of the criteria, is they have to be present in childhood. Now, I know this is going to be hard for some people, as some people don't have great memories of their childhood or don't have great relationships with family, etc., but try your best. Things like personal memories, talking to friends and family, watching childhood family tapes, baby books, and school reports can all be really helpful. Read or listen to books about autism, especially those written by autistic people. Read articles, watch YouTube videos, and watch TikToks. Take screening tests like those at embraceautism.com, but I recommend making sure that they are ones that are clinically valid, like used clinically in assessment, and also know that these alone are not going to be a substitute for a diagnosis. They're a helpful screening tool, but they are just a screening tool. Ask yourself why you do the things that you do, like what's the root cause, because lots of disorders have similar presentation, but the root causes are very different. As you're making notes about your traits, keep a daily diary of how these traits affect your life. Remember, if it's autism, it's going to affect your daily life in a clinically significant way. Talk to autistic people. Go to autism peer support groups. You can find those on apps like Meetup. Use apps like Hickey to meet autistic people. Talk to autistic people on TikTok. Remember, we're all different, so you're not going to resonate with everybody, but it can be helpful. And lastly, this process should take months, even up to a year, if you're doing it thoroughly.
Reader. mean, the devil wears Prada.
Runway! Runway! Woo! I could have some of that movie.
There's a stack of cards. You can't?
Oh, yes! Yeah, you're a mechanic! Able to fly Freddy. Oh, you could go to my FIFA!
Oh, I could get to being invisible for days.
That's triggering you, isn't it? True.
My favourite film. No, this is of a shopaholic. Thank you. The 100 years in the future. Trouble David. Oh, snort like a pig.
This first boundary is a hard boundary, and that is hate speech. Absolutely no hate speech will be tolerated on our page. That includes sexism, racism, ableism. You know what I mean. Don't be an asshole.
Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch. 10, 10, 10, 20s on your titties, bitch.
I miss the girl you were.
I gutted that bitch from the inside out.
Promise I'm gonna make it. She ain't got lights, cameras, action.
You know I'm the face of the city, bitch. That's why you mad.
Okay, so we got tagged in a video asking a few questions about system stuff, so ignore this comment. We're just adding on to it so we can answer their questions. So the first question was about self-diagnosis. Is it possible? Yes, we think it's possible and valid to self-diagnose. Secondly, they asked about member count within a system, how someone can know how many alters are in their system. Usually it's a feeling. Either alters will show themselves in that system and eventually the system racks up those numbers in the case of polyfragmented systems, which are systems with 100 plus alters. But also a lot of systems can feel generally how many alters are in their system. After that, they asked how it's possible if a system can know how many hidden alters there are in their system. Usually the case is a system won't know how many hidden alters there are. There are some cases where systems, can kind of sense how many alters are in their system and how many alters are present in the system instead of hiding in the system. So there are cases where people can sense, again, their numbers in the system. And then lastly, they asked if people use DID as an excuse or a way to get out of things. And unfortunately, yes, there are many, many people out there that will fake DID, not only for that reason, but they'll fake it for attention, they'll fake it just because they feel like it, they'll fake it so they can get out of whatever they want, etc. There are many people out there that fake this disorder.
Everyone underestimates me, but then they turn their back and I'm like, boo!
So our inner world is no longer black to us. It came back and it's the same. along with all 300 plus alters that live there. So, yeah, we are still a polyfragmented system. For us, when we feel integrations coming on, it feels like the two sides of our brain are being pushed into one. It's a really weird sensation, but I think that's the best way I can explain it.
I'm heartbroken without your love. Heartbroken.
Hello, we are the Omeloon system, and we just realized that we are an OSDD system and not a DID system. So we recently watched a video on the differences between DID and OSDD, and it was explained in a way that we could understand. So we realized that because we do not experience any blackout amnesia whatsoever, we are an OSDD system.
1. Oh! Karen! Ooh! Karen! Big one! DJ! Karen!
Liddell is going to do their intro. Now, Liddell is new, and Liddell perceives themselves to be the god of nature. They know that this isn't their body or anything like that, and I'm trying to get used to his pronouns, because they don't like he, she, they pronouns. They prefer V. I'll put the full list of the pronouns up here, but yeah, it's so they also don't know how phones really work. They can record themselves, so this is why I'm sat down, because I'm going to switch. Basically, I'm going to start this video and then going to switch, so I thought we could do a twofer. You get to not only meet Liddell, but you get to see me switch, because I don't really mind. Switching is personal, but I have 7 subscribers, 2 of which are friends that I've switched in front of before. I don't really mind. So, if this video somehow gets quite a lot of views, very sorry. But, yeah, okay, so I guess now we just sort of wait. Oh, greetings. It is very pleasurable to meet an audience so grand. It is very nice. My name is Liddell. Hopefully someone will put the correct spelling in the name. I am the god of nature. Of course, I understand that in this body I cannot do my godly duties, but that is okay. Torrent has left me a piece of paper to make sure I stay on the right path, so to say. My name, I've already given you my name. That is Liddell. I do not mind how you say it. Honestly, it is a very hard name to pronounce, but that is how I say it. So, age. I am more than 1 million years old, at least. That is what I am like in my god age, but as to not scare the rest of the system, I chose an age that is a bit more acceptable to humans. So in system, I am about 10 years old. Of course, I seem very upclass for a 10-year-old, but you must remember in god years, I am many, many millennia old. So, yes, in the system, I am 10, but I am many millions of years old. Likes and dislikes. Well, I do not dislike many things. I do quite dislike this room. It is not very, nature-friendly, aside from a fake plant we have over there. But I do enjoy nature. I enjoy going on nature things. I like rivers, I like plants, I like animals. Anything that would be assigned to my godly duties as the god of nature. It is very nice job. It is not a job I can do anymore, given that this body is not a god body, it is a human body. Of course I understand that, but I still do like calling myself the god of nature, because that is my role. Even if I cannot do that out here, I can do that in the headspace. Okay, let us see. Hi, my name's Winter. I don't really want to fucking be here recording this, but it's not like anything I want matters in this fucking system. I have a piece of paper that has questions on it. I will fucking read them for whatever fucking reason, because Torrent thinks it's funny or something. I don't really care, to be fair. Name, Winter. It's like the season, but spelled with a Y. If you get it wrong, I will fucking murder you. Age. I'm 17, but I have a suspicion I will grow up to be older than that. I feel like age with the body, but I'm not the same age as the body. Drawing of self. I don't draw anyone.
fucking hate drawing, and I fucking hate people, so why would I do that? Seems like a fucking gift. I don't want to give these kids gifts. Likes. I like watching YouTube, I guess. I fucking watch fucking reviews about shitty movies and shitty video games. Bit about yourself. Everyone said I'm pretty mean, and I have a tough, grumpy exterior. Fuck them, I mean, I think I'm fine, just the fucking way I am, but no one fucking agrees with me. Fucking, everyone here is just fucking awful. It just fucking sucks. I'm labeled as a misguided persecutor because I try to hurt the buddy. I don't fucking try to hurt this buddy. Taryn, I know you're gonna watch this. Fuck you for calling me that. Alright, I'm done. I don't want to be here much longer.
Hi, it's Pup. It's very nice to meet you. Taryn asked me to film this, and I thought it would be a really good idea. Do you like my scarf? Taryn let me have it. It was his, and I asked him really nicely. I was like, can I have this? He was like, yes, you can, Pup. And I was like, oh, thank you. Oh, but Taryn gave me this note, and he's written down things I have to say, because I don't want to get off track, because I want you to know everything about me. Well, everything you need to know, of course. You don't need to know everything about Pup. Okay. My name is Pup. It's spelled P-U-P, Pup. It's like the dog. Oh, I can't open it. Oh, no. Age, I'm 11. I'm really young compared to some people, but I like it, as I'm really small, and I make friends with all the small people, like Tom and Isabella, and they're really kind to me, and Lola's really kind too, and she looks after me. Taryn said I can't remember the word. Hopefully he'll put it on screen now. But he also said I'm protective, so yay. I like to think I'm very protective. Drawing of stuff, it's in a folder behind me and I don't know if I can get it out. But I think I took a picture, so maybe Taryn will put it out for me. I look a bit different. I really need to redraw myself. I changed my clothes quite recently in the headspace.